Hey folks, Johnny here. I was reading in Numbers chapters 13 and 14 about how Moses had sent out the 12 spies to spy out the land. They went through the land, they came back with some of its produce, some of its fruit, and they said it was an exceedingly good land. But that's where the similarities end with their report. 2 of the 12 came back and they said, we can go up, for by all means we can surely take the land. God has promised it to us. The people are there. So what? God has promised it to us. It's ours. But the other 10 gave a bad report. And that bad report was what Israel held on to. They chose to believe. And you've got the difference there between a victim mentality, a slave mentality, and an overcomer's mentality. See, God didn't want to just deliver Israel out of Egypt. He wanted to take the Egypt out of the Israelites. With you and me, he wants to do the same thing. He saved us and called us with a very high calling, a calling to be conformed to the image of his Son. So it was not enough for him to save us from the slave market of sin, from the domain of darkness. He wants to bring us into the kingdom of his dear Son. And for doing so, he needs to take Egypt out of this Israel, the Israel of God. So my question for you today is, are you willing to let him do that? Do you want him to do that? Do you want to be what Jesus designed you to be? It's not enough just to have the sin removed. It's more than enough to become like Jesus, to be conformed to the image of his Son. So which do you want this day? Do you want to just have Egypt away? You want to be away from Egypt? Or do you want Egypt to be away from you? That's it for now, dear ones. I pray that you'll think about this and that you'll decide to always choose and follow Jesus. Love you, dear ones. We'll talk again.